We back with it. We back with it. We're going live again. We back with it. Wet. We welcome to the it's from the Montez channel. How y'all doing today? How are you guys doing today? It's almost Friday. It's almost Friday, man. It's almost Friday. What you guys doing today? Welcome. It's Montez from the It's the Montez channel. You see, if you guys seen it, you see my most recent interview with Atlanta Street Interviews. It's been a long day, like long day. Let's say, welcome. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that comment, share, subscribe button, and hit the notification bell every time we go live, man. Every time we go live. We just about to talk about the whole Ileana situation. Basically, yeah. We're gonna talk about the whole Ileana situation. We're just gonna give my side. Happy Thursday, Miss Manifestation Reality. Everything is well. I'm not gonna lie, everything is completely well. Like, I'm gonna give an honest review of the experience I have with Atlanta Street Interviews. I really appreciate it. So it's like, I definitely appreciate all the love that I'm getting from you guys and everything. Definitely appreciate it. Coming home to Florida. I think I'm coming home to Florida. I'm coming home to Florida. I think like the 20. Hold on. I'm gonna be in Florida. March 21st to I think till the 24th. I got booked to do a Caribbean party. That sounds actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I haven't had good conch in a minute, and I really want some conch salads. Conch salad is amazing. If you know how to prepare right, conch can be the best thing you ever had. It's kind of got that little glare. Do you speak Polish? I do not speak Polish. I really appreciate you guys and everything. How you guys doing? Tell me where y'all from. Tell me where y'all from. We'll go give y'all each a shout out. Like I said, I really appreciate all the love and genuine people, like genuine comments from everybody, believe it or not. Shout out to Detroit, man. Shout out to Detroit. You know exactly where we're from. If you guys must know, like, I'm originally from Detroit. I just don't tell nobody. But I'm originally from Detroit. But I fell in love with Miami. So shout out to Detroit. Shout out to California. Manifestation. I'm going to really hold you to it. Because I'm going to really go out there and try to find you in Orlando. Because I really want some conch. A conch salad. Conch salad would be extremely nice right about now. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I have a lot of like so comments and everything I've been waking to lately. 1 minute the comments good, 1 minute the comments bad. Oh, Miami. I'm gonna be back in Miami. I think I got booked up for Miami spring break. So I'm gonna be out there in Miami. I think at the second or third week of March. If anyone must know, I throw parties for a living for college kids. I do a lot of Caribbean events for like Caribbean people. I find myself to be Jamaican, so I was like, I do a lot of events. So when you guys see, like, from my page, you will see a lot of parties, a lot of food reviews, When I purchased my first car, that's just up. That's just up. You fun of y'all, you know? That's just up. Much love from Jamaica to Detroit. No, because I really love Miami. I really love Miami. I'm going to Philadelphia for shoes for school next week. That's just up. I mean, that's just up. I've never been to Philly yet, but I never been to Philly yet. But they trying to book me to do a Caribbean party out there in Philly. I got booked to go to Virginia. I got booked to go to Virginia for a Caribbean party in July 18th or whatever. July 18th. Yeah, I try to, being from Detroit, I never allow them to break me. Like, from the comment section, I woke up this morning, right? I woke up this morning and had a lot of negative comments. Just a lot of negative comments. And I'd be like, man, like, where do I get the win at? You get what I'm saying? Where do I get the win at? Because it's like, when we get a little bit more people in the chat and on the live, we're just gonna start talking. Yeah, that's why I just been lately, every day, like every 5 seconds, I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it. They being extremely negative. So for anybody that's joining the live, I'm gonna let you know. Anything negative, I'm gonna block you, put your time out. We're doing it like kids. No negativity today. No trolling. No, you know what I'm saying? No trolling. So I'm gonna give y'all an honest review on dealing with Atlanta street interviews. Once we got a little bit more people in the chat. Okay. So story time. Since you guys be so dedicated and you guys really really support me, I'm gonna really like give you like a little bit of backstory about my life. Where I came from. Also, when did I start doing this YouTube thing? Okay, so if anyone must know, my name is Montez. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I went to college in North Carolina. Growing up, leaving, my mom left Detroit to go to North Carolina. We went to North Carolina. I don't know what Mars is about, all about her territory and transport. I never did Mars before, so if you can explain to me what Mars are, I would be more than happy to, probably to do it. So like I said, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. We left Detroit when we was we left Detroit and we moved straight to North Carolina. When we moved straight to North Carolina, at one point, it was extremely bad. Like, okay, oh yeah, okay. You will be at 1,000 subscribers. Mars assists you with helping to keep the negative comments off your channel. Mars, when you need assistance getting the trolls out. Oh, that is perfect. So you probably have to tell me how to get the Mars. It don't never hurt my feelings when they say something negative. It's after a while it gets annoying. So we went to North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina in the building. Shout out to North Carolina in the building. Oh, as a moderator, I get it. So Sweetness from 313, I just added you as a mod. Manifestation Reality, I just added you as a moderator. So anyway, I'm from Detroit. when we went to North Carolina, we faced extreme poverty. Like we faced extreme poverty. Uh, when we faced extreme poverty. That's when I how you doing? That's when I had my mom. She tried her best. I feel like she tried her best to she tried her best to do the best thing she could for me. But growing up, my mom wasn't really the best. My mom wasn't really the best. For as an adolescent, I was physically abused, sexually abused. I had a lot of trauma growing up as I had a lot of trauma growing up as a adolescent. So like story time. When I always wanted to speak out about it and have a voice of being a sexual assault victim, being a physical abuse victim, people always usually played me to the left. Like everything I was saying was either a figment of my imagination. It's always either a figment of my imagination. Also, when I used to deal with this somewhat type of abuse, my mom, my mom, my mom used to self-medicate me because due to abuse when I was a child, my mom used to self-medicate me because I had an uncontrollable anger. So I was much smaller than this. Like if anybody truly know me, they know that I was much smaller than this. I never used to be this big. So I used to eat heavy because I used to always feel like if I'm not bigger and I won't be able to fully defend myself. Was also caused me to lash out a lot at family members, at people that I found was close to me. So my whole life, I just been facing nothing but trauma. When I try to relive, like when I'm at my apartment or when I had my apartment, I'd be forced to relive some of the stuff that I went through. So when people say like, "Oh, why would you prefer to being homeless than prefer to being homeless than having an apartment to yourself? Or why do you decide to do Airbnb back to back when you can get an apartment?" So it's just hard for me to it's hard for me because I just don't want to relive some of the trauma that I used to live in. And when I used to relive some of that trauma, if anyone must know, I know I might be all smiles and stuff like that, but I really like suffer from severe depression. I suffer from severe depression, so I go to the Atlanta street interviews because it's my therapy. It's my therapy, and that's why I say like, from my YouTube channel, you guys are gonna get the real, authentic, everything from my channel. You guys are gonna get the complete real Montez. Like, you get what I'm saying? You guys are gonna get the ups, the downs, the everything. So when I was young, like my life just sucked, and my life honestly sucked. So yeah, my life sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like I tried to attempt suicide. You can say generally a lot of my childhood, I tried to commit suicide because it was just life was just too tough. Manifesting reality. Yes, you definitely can ask me a question. I tried therapy. And the therapy backfired when I was a child. When I used to communicate to my therapist, and I used to tell him like, "Hey, I'm having these dreams. I can't sleep. All I think about is killing myself." And I used to tell my mom. At that time, I used to tell my mom, and I also used to say, where everyone else says, something's mentally wrong with him. Something mentally wrong with him. So she got me on medication. When she got me on medication, I didn't feel like myself. For years, I was dealing with drug addiction, for example. I was dealing with pills, medication, because when I used to get upset, when I used to have so much stuff that it was hard for me to express myself. So when people say like, one minute he seems slow, one minute he seems normal, it's because I'm severely damaged. I'm severely and chemically damaged, because it's like, I'm not gonna say my life was easy, but it was definitely hard. And that's why I was like, now I'm at this point in my life, I'm facing the reality of it, that that's where the severe depression comes from, and the depression causes me not to be able to really know how to feel on certain situations. And the depression, I mean, like the therapy, it could have worked, but I just didn't have a great therapist. So I'm not against therapy, but it's just like, when I needed help, and I never got the help that I needed. I used to pray to God for real friends, and this is why, like, I'm so big on loyalty. I used to pray to God for real friends, because at one point I was a drunk and awful person. I didn't really value people because I just felt like no one really valued me. So I met someone. I used to pray to God. And say, God, please send me a friend. Please send me a friend. So when you guys hear me say, I miss my brother, a lot, because when I prayed to God, God sent me my brother, like a best friend that became a family member, that became way more family than my own family. So when I met him, I was battling like drug addiction and alcoholism, because I was a big alcoholic. I used to drink myself to sleep because I just couldn't live with some of my demons that was truly bothering me, from the sexual assaults to the physical abuse. I never really knew how to cope with it. Just like my whole life, everybody just kept telling me, it's made up. So when I met my brother, and he seen me, because I used to always, when I was young, I used to always tell and go to school and be like, hey, I wish I can just sleep forever. And people used to laugh like it was, at first they thought I was joking, but the more I feel like, interact with me when I was going through that, you can feel it. Like, I always lived on edge. So I had a dream that I lost my brother. This is before he passed. What's up, Bobby? So I had a dream. I lost my brother. And when I lost my brother, I woke up in tears. And I told him, I said, I had a dream that I lost you again. And I told, it's a touchy subject for me. And I swear, like, I don't like crying on live or whatever. But it's like, I love my brother more than anything. And my brother's name was Josh. So when I couldn't have the strength to just, at that time, I just felt like I was giving up. And God sent me a friend, but the demonic and the stuff that plagued me in my life was having me spiral on drug addiction. I felt like at that time when I met my brother, even though he was helping me, and he was trying to have me do cold turkey, self-recovery, and it was about, he building me up. Because without him, I probably would have killed myself. And that's the crazy thing is, because I was in the streets. I didn't care what would happen to me. I did not care what happened to me because my life sucked that bad. Like if I'm gonna get sent away, either to a mental institution, a prison, or even if I had to go to hell at that point, I didn't care because I didn't care because I just know I wanted to get away. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I try to tell people, like, I really want people that been through something. My cash app is Dirty Montez. That money symbol, Dirty Montez 313. That's why it's like, thank you. Blessings to everybody. Shout out to South Central LA. Bobby Johnson. Bobby's son, new Trill Hunter. So going back to the story. And it's, every time I mention my brother, I just can't help but to cry sometimes. When I had him, he was teaching me building up a wall and teaching me inner strength, because like I was saying before him, all I seen was darkness. I didn't have no support system. Everybody good morning, Miss Linda, good morning. Everybody I thought I had when I was a kid, they played on me. You know what I'm saying? They played on me. They kept me doped up. Off of the medication. I didn't really have a voice to really have somebody really advocate for me. I didn't have nobody that really wanted to advocate for me. That really didn't care for me. So when I met my brother, I never felt love before like that. And it's a little touchy subject, but I never really felt love like that. And when I had him, so when I was in Miami, I used to go to the gym. I used to go to the gym every day. I used to jog every day. I used to work out every day. I can't do that as much now because, as you can see, I'm in Atlanta. Some people are like, well, what you mean? When I'm in Miami, I lived on the beach. When I lived in Miami, I lived on the beach. They got a gym outside. They got swimming. They got stuff you can do and physically stay active. The thing with Atlanta is I'm not a cold nature person. So one minute it's really sunny, like today, it's sunny outside. But I work at night. I do 11 p.m. to 5 to 6 to 7 or whatever. So that's what I normally do. Back to the story. So thank you, Bobby. Definitely, Bobby. If you, like I say, if you guys want us to help support the channel, my cash app is Dirty Montez 313, and all your donations will help support the channel greatly. It's gonna definitely help me. It's definitely gonna help me have way more content and bring way more content to you people. I try to do journaling. When I try to do journaling, and I used to write down stuff that I was truly feeling, my therapist used to say it was dark. My therapist used to say it was real dark. That's what she used to say. That I switched to multiple therapists because they said that when I tried therapy, most definitely, we can definitely collab. They said it was completely dark. They said it was a figment of my imagination. They say when I used to write, it used to be like real stuff that I was feeling. And they said they thought I was suicidal. I mean, they thought I was gonna take my life any day as a child. I remember I knew I needed help. When I think I was like 15 in high school. and I filled up my sink, my auntie's sink, when she left Detroit. I filled up my auntie's sink, and I grabbed the blow dryer, and I filled up the sink, and I was gonna throw the blow dryer, and I had my hand in the water. Uh, yeah, I tried to kill myself a lot. I tried to delete myself a lot, and this is before I met my brother. So when I met my brother, which y'all call Josh in the story, he helped me with recovery. But if I kept dreaming that I'm gonna lose him. And one day, before I lost my brother, a couple of months before I lost my brother, I told him, I said, man, if I lose you, I have nobody. And he laughed it off and told me that he would never leave. And my brother never broke my heart. I never had nobody really just gently break my heart like that. So when I lost my brother, that was like the worst pain I ever felt. Whatever. I don't like crying on live or whatever, but it's a very touchy subject to me. And I'm not gonna lie. And we're gonna give you the real, authentic version of me. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say on my channel is gonna be real, authentic. You guys are gonna be on an emotional roller coaster ride. I'm gonna be bringing realness to my channel, from the ups to the downs to everything. You guys are gonna get the realest version of myself when I go live, when I do content, and when I do like that. So when I lost them, that was like the worst pain I ever felt. Because like I say, I was not perfect. I was extremely toxic. I was an asshole. I didn't care about nobody but myself. I didn't care about nobody but myself. And I think that I lost him because when he came in my life, when my Josh came in my life, I didn't thank God for it. 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 I didn't really appreciate it. I didn't know how. I got reminded of all the stuff my brother tried to teach me with, like by helping me with the drug addiction that I faced, being an alcoholic. I was pretty bad. And so fast forward a couple years, I got married. So I used to always fall myself into that back into my addiction, because I got married in North Carolina and we moved to Miami. And I fell back in love with addiction. So when I was around my kids, I was never the best version of myself. No, I'm not married anymore. I filed for divorce. When I was in Miami, I was the worst version of myself. I was mistreating my kids. I was definitely mistreating my kids. I didn't care about them. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't care about them. Just because deep down inside, I felt like, even though I was married, I felt like everybody was planning on me. Everybody was planning on me. Hold me, yeah, like I was saying, like I felt like everybody was planning on me. My ex-wife, at the time, she used to see her child's father. She used to see her child's father, and when I used to watch their kid. So when I moved to Miami, I decided to step out of my marriage. I stepped out of my marriage because I was just so unhappy. I felt like I was being emotionally manipulated. So, and like I say, it's not her fault. I accept the full accountability for the stuff that I did. I accept the full accountability for stuff I did. I didn't try hard enough. I didn't care hard enough. I didn't respect her as a woman. I didn't respect her as an individual, because the way she made me feel, I feel like I should have been a bigger person. And but at that time, I was just the worst version of myself. I felt like getting back at people is gonna give me that happiness that I needed, and I didn't get that. So that's why I say revenge is definitely on a two-way street. When you're trying to get back at people, it would never usually end well. So for years, when I was married to my ex-wife, I used to step out. I used to cheat on her. I used to manipulate her. I used to lie, uh, just because she hurt me. Just because she hurt me so bad when she hurt me so bad that I got into a fight with her child's father. Her child's father was never an active parent in their son's life. So whenever she used to get tired of him and she used to get stressed of him, she used to put him off on me because he never wanted to be a part of his child's life until I came in the picture. And at one point, I fell in love with her son. Like at one point, I fell in love with her son, and because I seen that he didn't really have any good parents. He didn't have good parents that genuinely care for him. All they try to do, I got reminded, all they try to do is somewhat self-medicate him because he was out of control. And reality was, he just needed someone to advocate for him, someone to gently ask him what's going on. And he reminded me so much of myself. He reminded me so much of myself. He reminded me so much of myself. Looking back on my life, I felt like I made the worst decision of my life. I made the worst type of move by stepping out on my wife and stepping out on my family. I knew she was somewhat still messing around, but I hate that after we split, it was really messy. It was really messy. It was definitely really messy, and it was a nasty split between both of us. And I severed that connection to him. And he was still a child, and he didn't know what was going on. And sometimes I think back, like, I wish that I was a bigger person. The person I am today, I wish I was that in my marriage. You get what I'm saying? Because now it's like, I'm searching for love. I just want to have someone I can just have somebody that can be with me, someone that can check up on me, someone that will love me for me. Like, I really wish that I just had somebody growing up, and that's why it was just so hard, because sometimes when I'm being mistreated, when I'm being misused, when I feel like someone's playing on me, I have a tendency of taking it extremely far, because I feel like as people, sometimes we don't always stand up for ourselves. Sometimes, like for me, in my life, I never stood up for myself. Only time that I stood up for myself when I was a child is when I'm under the influence of something. Under the influence for something. That's why I said I knew God was, that's how I knew God was, he knew what my life was spiraling into. I was going to probably be a crackhead. I probably would have started doing drugs, even more heavier drugs. Because I didn't know where my life was going. I'm not going to lie to you. I just did not know where my life was going. I didn't know where anything was going. I didn't know if I was going to live, or I didn't know if I was going to die. I didn't know if I was going to take somebody's life. But I knew something, before I met my brother, I knew something bad was going to happen to me. And when I kept praying to God, something good happened to me, and I met Josh. So when he died, if anyone must know, I have 3 kids. I just have a single, like, kind of on and off relationship with my first child mother. So when my brother died, I tried to take my life. I tried to slit my wrist. I tried to either stab myself in the heart or whatever. So my ex-wife, she called the police. You can definitely ask about my children. You can definitely ask about my children. So that's what I say. I'm gonna give you guys the real, uncut Montez, and I really, like I say, like just to see you guys commenting, to see you guys subscribing, to see you guys generally just having feedback from me, just to be able to talk to me. Like, this is my therapy. This is my therapy. Believe it or not, this is like this is my therapy. So when I stayed in North Carolina, and after my brother's passing, I stayed in North Carolina with my wife at that moment. So I had only one daughter at that time. So when I lost my brother, and when I lost my brother, that same night, I tried to, no, not the same night. I lost my brother. I tried to kill myself, delete myself, like real bad. I tried to delete myself. And my oldest daughter at that moment, she used to always, she used to cry heavy because I used to, my life was dark. First of all, I'm gonna say it like that. My life was extremely dark. Even though I had my newborn, I tried to kill myself every day. That whole month, that whole grieving period, I kept trying to kill myself because, yeah, most definitely, I don't want to get hit. So I tried to delete myself because I felt like there was no pain that was dealing with a loss. So mind you, my life was already kind of hellish a little bit. You get what I'm saying? My life was always shooken up. I never really had like someone generally in my life as when I was a child. I never really had that. I never really had like a shoulder to cry on. I had a few people. But every time I reached out back to them people, they passed on, and that caused my depression to even spiral even more out of control. So when I lost my brother, I tried to delete myself. I tried to self-medicate myself to the point where I was like in a vegetarian state. Like my life was sucked. So when I tried to delete myself, I didn't care about where I go at that point. I didn't care where I go at that point because it's like I was having kids because I wanted to have a relationship with my brother's son. And I thought, you know what, you having kids? I didn't have a kid yet. I try to do anything to be like Josh in a story. So when he passed, I tried to see my, I tried to really, I thought I had a support system. And I was being reminded again, I didn't have nobody in North Carolina. My ex-wife was doing her thing with her baby daddy on and off. I couldn't vent to nobody. I couldn't really say too much because I felt like generally at that time nobody really cared. So when I lost Josh, I cursed God a lot. Because even though before I lost Josh, I used to always have these dreams that I was gonna be deleted. I was gonna be taken away, and at that moment, I was happy. But I kept having these dreams. I'm a big believer on spirits. I'm a big believer on energy. I'm a big believer on what you dream comes to reality. So I used to always have these dreams that I was being taken away. I didn't care where I went. And I used to tell my brother, yeah, it's a little touchy subject. So when my brother was alive, I used to have these dreams that I used to tell him. I said, man, and he was like, man, what makes you so happy? I used to tell my brother Josh, I said, man, I feel like I'm going to die today. I'm happy about that. And Josh used to fight me on it, physically and mentally. He used to fight me on it. He used to say, man, why would you want that? I said, bro, I used to tell Josh the other time, I said, look, uh, he knew exactly what I was going through. He knew that I wasn't right. Uh, he knew I wasn't right from the inside. And it's like I say, it's a touchy subject or whatever. It's a very touchy subject when I mention him. He knew I wasn't right. So he used to always get upset because the stuff that I say was dark or whatever. And I don't like crying on video or whatever. But I used to say a lot of stuff that was dark to him. And he just made me feel like he cared for me more than I cared for myself. And believe it or not, he was the first person in my life that helped me beat like addiction. That helped really gently just help me beat addiction. Because I knew where I was going with my life. I knew I would have been somewhere. I knew I would have been somewhere. And I know like I was mentally checking out. I knew I was mentally checking out because it was just, when I lost him, I never felt no pain like that and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, y'all don't judge me, but y'all didn't judge me. So the whole point of the story was, when I lost Josh, I was the worst version of myself. I didn't know how to be loyal. I didn't know how to be good to the people. I didn't know how to be good to people because I never had no one be good to me. And like some days when I had my apartment, I'm reminded of some of the unloyal stuff I did to my brother. And despite it all, he stood by me. So people were like, man, you a snitch, you this, that. Why would you tell Marcus? Why would you record? Why would you record? I feel like when I lost my brother, I told myself, and I made a vow to myself that next person I get that's genuine, that's really here for me, that really benefits me and really helps me feel a lot better about myself, I'm gonna protect them. Wrong or right, I'm gonna protect them. So people like, man, why did you record? You snitching to Marcus, and that's why I say, like, how I feel about the Atlanta Street interviews. He helped me so much. To be able to have a voice and really tell, what I went through, and it helped me so much. That's why I say you might see I'm joking and most of the time, but I'm very sad inside. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very sad inside. All the time. I'm sad inside. And what make me happy is that I see other people that went through some type of physical trauma. I see some type of stuff that people went through, and it feels good that I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one that feels some of the way I feel. And that's what I really do it for, because it's like, my whole life, people used to tell me, like, you need to start a YouTube channel. And the minute I started a YouTube channel, I didn't think people really want to care to hear what I had to say. And it's helping me, but I know without you guys and without the daily checkups, without the daily support, I don't know where I might go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm addicted to the attention or whatever. I'm not saying that. It's just like some days, excuse me, even when I'm in my Airbnb, some days even when I'm in my Airbnb, I can feel that addiction slowly coming back up again. So when you guys usually see me either overeating or choosing unhealthy habits, it's because sometimes I'm just hurting inside and I'm just trying to gain some type of substance. And that's why I say I appreciate Marcus. And I appreciate Marcus because I never had real friends. And so long, I never had nobody that genuinely want to help benefit me. Even if y'all might say he's benefiting from the content I'm doing, he's doing this, he's doing that. I feel like as a friendship, there's you give and you get. You get what I'm saying? And his story, the fact that Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews gave me a platform just to talk about it to people. And talk about it to people. And like I said, I'm gonna be totally honest. I want to be completely honest. The whole Ileana and the tone thing, I feel like when you friends with somebody, you're riding for someone that's helping you advocate your life to other people. Your life to other people. And as I say, Marcus helped me so much, more than y'all know. So when I see Marcus was going through that, I said to myself, I like Marcus. He's giving me a platform to talk. Nobody ever really gave me a platform to talk. Nobody really, even when I started my YouTube channel 15 years ago, I never had the motivation to even get on it for real, for like that. So when I met Marcus and he gave me the first platform, I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of negative comments. Nobody believed me. Just like when I seeked help before, nobody believed me. Nobody genuinely believed me, and it causes me to go back to spiraling to drug addiction. And from the first interview, I was drinking heavily. I was drinking heavily because I felt like I was reaching out, and nobody took me serious. Yeah, I felt like nobody was really genuinely just taking me serious. And I was like, man, and people were like, man, why don't you seek help in the counseling? I just felt like counseling at that time wasn't really best for me. And some people might say like counseling works, but yeah, I just from that first interview I did with Atlanta Street Interviews, I was drinking heavily. I might smile and stuff like that. I might joked about the shrimp and stuff like that, but I was like really, really drinking heavily. So that's why I say, like, when I see Marcus again, I started looking a little bit better. And he decided to give me another interview. And I was like, you know what? God sent this man to me. To tell people my dream and tell people that my story. And that's why when I seen Tony and Ileana that time on the train, I'm thinking as I really appreciate Marcus. I really value Marcus. And that's what I try to say. Not too many of y'all be having genuine people in y'all lives. And you might hear something that's said about a person that you're supposed to care about, someone that you're telling that you do care about, and you're not really being the best friend. So that's why I feel like if I say I care for you, if I say I care for you from just to have you talk to me on a daily basis, to have you look up, check for me on a daily basis. I never been that type of person where all I need is a heavy. I needed everything. I never been that type of person. Uh, I never been that type of person. So I feel like it's the little things that people do for me that make me fall in love with them. So, and I fell in love with Marcus not like that way. I fell in love with Marcus because he gave me a platform to really just reach other people that's going through the same stuff like that. And I was like, man, I'm loyal to this man. I'm loyal to this man. So when people like, man, you stalking him, I never had the insight that, oh, I'm about to stalk them. I never had that insight of, I'm about to follow them. I was literally on my way to work. Thank you, KD. Thank you. My Cash App, if you guys want to help donate to the channel to see more stuff like this, where we can real life talk about like real life stuff, and we can really just talk about stuff that some people might not want to hear, some people do want to hear. My Cash App is Dirty Montez, the money symbol Dirty Montez 313, and follow me on Instagram at It's Trench Baby Montez. If you guys ever really want to reach me, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to reach back. Okay, thank you guys for deleting that. So that we don't need no negativity. Everything I'm doing on my channel, we're gonna stem from dealing with depression to dealing with some events that I'm doing, like you said, manifestation. That's why I say I'm gonna give you guys the real, uncut. You might see some stuff on my channel and you be like, oh man, this guy's terrible. It just, I'm 32 years old. I'm saying sorry in advance. I'm only human. You get what I'm saying? I'm human. So I know I'm gonna make mistakes. I know I'm gonna do this. I know I'm gonna be do some stuff that might make you guys upset. That's what I say. I just want to be in advance. Like I say, I can only be the authentic self of myself and be genuinely honest about myself. But like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm not portraying to be perfect. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person. I'm just saying I'm a human being who makes mistakes, who trying to right his wrongs, who's trying to find some type of help out here. And so going back to it, when I seen Ileana, that loyalty snapped back into me. And I was thinking of Marcus the whole time I was doing it. I gave Marcus the call, and believe it or not, we was going in the same direction. Excuse me. We was all going in the same direction because when I had my Airbnb, I always got to get off at HE Home Station. And so I ran into them. When it's time for me to go to work, I always got to catch the bus to Bankhead Station. And so when I seen it, I was like, man, I got to start recording. I got to start recording because I feel like if you genuinely care for somebody and you seen the stress that it caused that person when they wronged that person that you care about, how can you guys tell me like that I'm wrong for recording, I'm wrong for benefiting from it, I'm wrong for sending it to Marcus? You get what I'm saying? I would do that for anybody. If I value you as a person, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. You get what I'm saying? There was nothing I wouldn't do for you. If I know you genuinely in my corner, I would show the skin off my back to make you to make you laugh. And I'm more of the type where I don't mind getting stabbed or shot at for protecting you, because when my brother protected me, when Josh protected me, I didn't really protect him. So that's why I relived that type of trauma of not being a best friend. I would relive that type of trauma because I was not perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not perfect. I was the most terrible individual that walks the earth. And what's up, everybody? What's up? And I really appreciate you guys for tuning in on my live this long. And me not boring y'all. So that's why I say I give Marcus the utmost respect. And without Marcus' platform, I would never be able to. I would never been able to reach so many people. You get what I'm saying? Reach so many people, and people like, well, you just doing it for the views and likes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm doing it to. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing it to reach more people like me. That's what I'm doing it for. If you're gonna say anything, if you guys are gonna feel like I'm doing it for views and stuff like that, as you can see, I barely upload. I barely upload to my YouTube channel. I do it just to have people hit me up. That's why I do it. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely do it because I want people to hit me up. I do it because I want to feel normal again. I really want to feel like I got people listening to what I went through. I want people to feel like I want people to daily check up on me, and that's what I'm doing it for. So I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm doing it for this reason. I like having people check up on me. I like having people generally see if I'm mentally doing good. I like having people that can relate to the stuff that I'm going through. That's why I like doing it. I'm not doing it really for views because at this point, or whatever, at this point, I'm getting the views regardless. Even before Marcus even came, I was getting nothing but views on my Instagram. I'm getting views on my Facebook, and they was getting a lot of views before they deleted my Facebook, before they deleted my Instagram. I was getting a lot of views. So now I'm being completely honest. I'm doing it because it feels amazing knowing that I'm not the only one that's going through what I'm going through. And just to be able to have people reach out to me and check up on me, and they tell me about their life from their past experiences of what they went through, and they feel like they didn't really have anybody that really advocate for them. So again, that's why I say like I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna say I'm doing it for this superior reason of being a great individual. I'm not gonna lie. I'm only human. So I know I'm gonna make my mistakes. I know that my narratives, no matter how people might paint me, my narratives are always genuine. Always genuine. So when I was asking Ileana, yeah, I was asking her to be nosy. Yeah, I was asking her to be honest, asking her just to ask. Because I know what they did to Marcus. So I'm like, you know what? You can't damage somebody. You can't damage somebody. So I feel like if Marcus was hurting at that moment, I was hurting. Because it's like, I cared about Marcus. So if he's hurting, I'm hurting. People are like, man, why did you do it? Because that's my friend. That's somebody that gave me a platform to even be able to share life on my life. That's somebody that's generally having people reach out to me. He helped me. So there's nothing I wouldn't do to make him feel better. There's nothing I wouldn't do to do what I need to do as a friend, as an individual. That's someone that say I care for somebody and I don't look out for them in their best interest. I just find that to be fake. So that's why I did what I did. I recorded it because I know Marcus just lost his family, his father. And I know Marcus, and from the donation that he looked out and gathered up to bond Ileana out, I knew Marcus was sometimes going through it. Because you guys might see the editing, you guys might see the interviews, the from the homeless and stuff like that. But you guys don't really know what's going on behind the computer screen. You don't know how people just generally feeling. And like I said, I felt some type of darkness before Marcus lost his family, his father. I felt something was on him. Like I felt like some type of stress, and that's why I was like, I want to at least want to relieve some of that stress off of someone I value as a friend. So yeah, I did what I did. I don't take it back. I don't take it back. I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't take it back. I don't want to make no excuses from it. I don't want to say it was a deep reason why I did it. I did it because he was my friend. He was going through it, and that was my time to get back at people. So like I tell people, you guys don't love how authentic I keep it, because no matter how deep and how ugly it might seem, I'm gonna give you the guys the complete truth. No matter if the whole world against me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's on my mind, and I'm gonna be blunt about it. And I'm gonna give it to you guys just like that. I don't care about being accepted. I really don't care about being accepted. I just gonna tell you my truth, and that's what I tell people. Like after I tell you my truth, it's out of me. You get what I'm saying? I don't care how people perception of it. I told you my truth, and how you take it, and how you either gather energy from it, let it motivate you from it. I just told you my truth, and it's a burden, less burden off of me now. So that's why I said I did it for Marcus. And yeah, I did care for Ileana. I did care for Ileana because I see a lot of negative comments from her mother. Yeah, I see a lot of negative comments from her mother. But like I try to, if I ever have a chance to get to talk to Ileana's mother, I'm gonna just tell her honestly, truthfully, that your daughter needs you the most, and you abandon her. As a mother, I'm not saying nobody's perfect. I'm not saying nobody's perfect, but I feel like the sins of our parents we're gonna go through. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true, because at one point in my life, I never accepted accountability. I never accepted accountability. I never accepted responsibility. I never accepted honesty. I never had the balls to accept anything, because I just kept wanting to make excuses of bad behavior I used to be doing when I was a lot younger. So I used to always make excuses for stuff instead of, now in this day and time in my life, I just want to accept responsibility. I want to just generally tell people I'm fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Excuse my language, I'm effed up. Like, I know I'm gonna make no mistakes and stuff like that. So going back to the Ileana mother situation, I never understood that how Ileana mother can abandon her daughter, and how you abandon your daughter, and you know your daughter went through a situation like that, and you don't reach out to your daughter. Maybe I'm not seeing, but from Ileana behavior and how I seen Ileana on that train, she didn't have a support system. She didn't have a support system. And some people are like, well, why is it your business? I was doing it first for the reasons I gave out, but Ileana definitely needs a support system. So like I said, I'm not saying Ileana's perfect. I'm not saying Tone is perfect. But you guys just gotta think outside the box. When you wrong somebody, when you guys wrong somebody, how can any of y'all tell somebody how far to take it? You get what I'm saying? It's like this, right? You shoot me, and you tell me I need to forgive. I need to let it go. How can you tell me I need to let go of anything when it haven't been done to you? You get what I'm saying? It never been done to you, so you can't tell me how to feel about something that's been done to me. You can't tell me how to feel. Like I said, like even from my past, some people like come out and say, Montez, I'm sorry for what I done to you. They're like, Montez, I'm sorry for what I done to you. They're like, man, I'm sorry for sexually assaulting you. I'm sorry that Montez, I abused you. And I said, you know what? I forgive you. I generally forgive you. But let me do the things that you did to me, so you can learn how to forgive me. You know what I'm saying? You sexually assaulted me. when I was young, and when I didn't have a voice, and I tell people, I say, you know what, I forgive you, but let me sexually assault somebody you care about, so you know exactly how it feels, so you can learn how to forgive. Because they give them a saying, that's why I always see too many people say, well, you need to live, you need to let people be, you need to let karma catch up to them. I feel like this day and time, nobody generally catching karma that they need. So I'm not even gonna bring the race thing is, you know what I'm saying? What do I would get to win here? What do I get to win at? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. You wronged me, and I'm supposed to just honestly forgive. You get what I'm saying? If people say, well, people get their karma all the time. White people never got their karma for slavery. Uh, yeah, white people never got their karma from slavery. All the stuff that people doing left and right of being mistreated, misused, and all that stuff, karma's not catching up to them. We live in a sick world where we used to wait on karma to catch people. Now we live in a point karma don't do anything but just watch. So that's why I say I'll take karma out of my own hands. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm not perfect. If I know you wronged me, you did something negative towards me, and some people are like, man, you got to be the better person, but you can't tell me how to hurt, how to feel when something bad happened to me. You can't tell me, well, you need to forgive them. How can you tell me to forgive anybody when I'm the one that's sick inside? I'm the one that been damaged from what these people done to me. You can't tell me how to feel when I'm the one being damaged. I'm the one that's being stabbed. I'm the one that people misuse. I'm the one that's being sexually assaulted. I'm the one that's being physically abused. You can't tell me how to feel when it's not being done to you. So I can't tell somebody forgive them. I can't tell somebody to go do this. I can't tell nobody anything. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, I don't pull punches. With disrespect, I never pull punches. If you disrespect me as an individual, as who you are, I'm going to talk about your deceased family. I'm going to talk about everybody, because it's like this. If you know how I've been damaged, I don't go out my way to damage people. I never go out my way to damage people until they damage people I care about. They damage me. They damage people I love that I feel like have no power to defend themselves and stuff like that. So that's why I tell people, like, you got to be careful of who you damage, because you can't tell nobody how to feel after you damage them. You can't tell nobody how to forgive somebody when they was the ones that got wrong, mistreated, and wrongly disrespected and stuff like that. So that's why I say, when I say Marcus was going through what he went through, I said, okay, I'm gonna take it far. I'm gonna take it far. Despite what y'all say about it, I'm gonna take it far. But I'm gonna put complete blame behind what Eliana going through. I'm gonna put complete blame because, as a mother, I feel like this says in the Bible, if you can't do right by your kids, everything in your life was sour. So that's why you always see Eliana mom. You can, like, Eliana mom can say, well, he's stalking, he's doing this, he's doing that to my daughter. Your daughter needed you in your daughter needed you in her life. Your daughter needed you in her life. Your daughter needed someone to advocate for her. Your daughter needed someone to teach her how to be, like you said, break that cycle. And you abandoned your daughter and you went to Russia. You intentionally having sex, even if you having sex to make kids or having sex for your pleasement and enjoyment. You got kids out here that you abandoned. You got kids out here that you gave up to the adoption. You didn't care about where they was gonna be headed. So how can you tell anybody how to feel in a situation if you've been there as a mother, and I suffer from this, not having great parents. and stuff like that. I gotta move to the sun. I really want some sun. I gotta move. But like I say, like you as a mother, you abandon your kid. For whatever the reason it was, you abandoned your child. Like I say, Ileana mom, you know what she was doing. You know if you out there having unprotected sex, you know that eventually it'll be a matter of time before you have children. Who don't know that? I'm getting a stuffy nose. Boy. That's why I feel like with Ileana mom, thank you. I feel like Ileana mom, you have no voice. Like once you abandon your daughter to Ileana and your daughter's in a situation with Tone, you have no voice anymore. You know what I'm saying? You have no voice because your daughter needed you the most and you gave up on her. You get what I'm saying? You gave up on her. Your daughter is have the mind of a child, and you gave up on her. That's what I'm saying. You don't care about your daughter. And it's like when my mom used to get abused for 8 years of my life, and she chose her child, and she chose her boyfriend over us. I know how. That's why I was like, get what I'm saying. I be knowing how it feels to have people that play like they care about you abandon you. So that's why it hurts me, and that's why I was like, with the right guidance, I feel like Ileana, she can be the most perfect adult. But like I say, it usually starts from home. You get what I'm saying? It starts from home. But Ileana mom, you have, in my opinion, you have no say-so of how to, you have no say-so on your daughter's life. Because, you get what I'm saying, you abandoned her. So, however the world perceives your daughter is solely up for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, well, Ileana and Tone is doing his best. No, they're not. Hey, Kisa. Hey, everybody. That's why I just feel like Ileana mom in her situation, you no longer can speak for your daughter when you haven't even been there for your daughter. This is the most active absent parent that abandoned their kids is being off of social media. You get what I'm saying? Not once this lady said anything about her grandson. Hey, Miss Aretha. Hey, Miss Keisha. So that's why I say for me, like, you definitely gotta hear when you hear BS. You just gotta, generally hear about it, because like I feel like the truth is gonna come out this year. The truth been coming out about a lot of situations, a lot of stuff. So that's why I say, like, the people that play like they genuinely care for Ileana, all I said, wrap your arms around Ileana, help her know that she has a support system. And I'm not saying she's perfect. I'm just saying from what I observed from that train, what I observed, seeing her, how Tone was mistreating her, yelling at her, talking to her like a dog, and even some stuff that I seen. And I knew from right then and there, it's some type of abuse. I don't know if it's physical. I don't know if it's, Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday, everybody. I didn't know what she was going through. But at that moment, I seen and I felt that Ileana was alone. You get what I'm saying? Ileana was alone in their relationship. And that's why I say, like, when she first got on the train, and they first got on the train together without Tone, the guy in the video used to say, F these gay people, F these gay people, F these gay people, and he was going in detail about it. That's why if you guys listen to the first time I posted the whole Ileana thing, you guys heard the guy say that because Ileana, she's not perfect. That's what I say. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but she definitely needs somebody, anybody. And that's why I generally looked at her, because when I looked at her and she looked, we both made eye contact. I felt that pain on her. I felt that pain of having somebody abandon you. You get what I'm saying? That people don't really care for you. Yeah, I felt that. Like, so that's why I asked. That's why I went ahead and asked, because I looked at her and she looked at me and all I felt was sadness. That's why I say, like, that's why it be so much, for me, there's so much slander for Tone, because she's effed up. You can clearly see Ileana is effed up. And she has no choice but to live her truth. But for you, Tone, no matter, I might not have to hear the whole story. I just know Tone, you know what I'm saying? You're not even living your truth. You're not even living your truth. Yeah. You're not even living your truth of your sexuality and your sexuality preference. You hating Ileana, and as you can see in previous videos, she says she got to beg Tone to have sex with her. That doesn't sound like a straight man to me. That doesn't sound like a bisexual man to me. And that sounds like a multi-manipulator. And even though Tone might be a lot younger than me, I can see that I see my stepfather in Tone so much. I can see my stepfather in Tone so much of emotional manipulation, and that's why it's like I'm not really. I'm definitely a good person on just a character, and I see that Tone is an awful person. Yeah, and if anyone must know how my stepfather was, he used to abuse my mom for 8 years of my life when I was a kid. He used to abuse her manipulatively. He used to abuse her emotionally. My mom used to side with him. So anything that happened to us, even in school, he used to sick my mom on us when we was kids. He used to tell us to get out, tell us to leave. I had it rough growing up. So that's why I say, like, I'm not saying Ileana deserve it. I'm just saying, have a heart to, if you guys ever see her in person, get Tone away from her and just have a one-on-one with her. Because she knows Tone is Nia. She knows Tone is bisexual. See, every woman knows that. The strongest thing in this world is woman intuition. They just misuse it the wrong way most of the time. But she knows. Yeah, she would have. That's the first thing. That's what I say. And she would have. Her mom is doing it for her. She's scamming people out of getting money. She's the mom. If I should say, I know I messed up. And I accept fully accountability for the action that I'm going to do. For anyone to say, oh, you're doing it for this, you're doing it for that. No, I'm not doing it. I have my own reasons. And I just told y'all my own legitimate reasons. My own truth. So I don't care how you guys take it. I'm not doing I want to get with Ileana. I was joking about that. I don't want no woman that been with men that's homosexual. I don't want that. That's HIV is a real life thing out here in Atlanta. And it's very, very dangerous. So I don't want that. I might joke about it, but I don't want Ileana for real. I'm 32 years old. What can she do for me? I don't want no young girl, man. I don't want nobody that's 19 or none of that. And I feel like Ileana, Shay, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Ileana know in her life, she don't have a mother. That's why you hear and you see Ileana probably don't even talk to her mom. You get what I'm saying? Ileana don't even talk to her mom. So you get what I'm saying? That says a lot about her mom. Her mom came to the internet because she wants money. You get what I'm saying? Everybody that's allowing Tone to do some of the stuff that he's doing, you get what I'm saying? You can never truly grow as a person if you keep allowing unhealthy behavior and you don't check it. You get what I'm saying? You guys let Tone finesse somebody that genuinely tried to help them in their situation. The same help that Marcus is giving to me, he could have been given to them. Man has 219K subscribers on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Marcus has 219 subscribers on YouTube. You never know for some of his subscribers what they can do for you. You get what I'm saying? How they can advocate for you. So that's why I say, like, Ileana mom, you definitely are to blame. You're definitely to blame. That's what I say. How you get what I'm saying? When you become a parent and you abandon your kids, however they all comes back to you. You get what I'm saying? Because they are part of you. Everything. I don't want to get here and be dark and be like, oh, it's your fault. But you deserve everything bad to happen to you. You deserve everything bad to happen to you. Because at the end of the day, when your daughter needs you the most, all you do is get on YouTube and ask for damn money. You deserve everything happen to you. I'm not saying you deserve to get, someone, off you or nothing. I'm just saying, if people became so naive and so oblivious to what people is doing, you can't be out here doing wrong to people and then think someone's gonna put a shield and protect you. Tone knew exactly what he was doing when he lied and they finessed and ran off on Marcus. They knew exactly what they was doing. So how can you tell anybody how Marcus decides to have a get back? People are like, man, Marcus seems so pressed. Like I said, for me, and I let anyone know, you do me wrong or you do me this any type of way, I'm gonna get back at you. I'm gonna go to unprecedented lengths and personally to get back at you. I'm gonna make sure I get my get back from you. And I'm not gonna lie about it. I know I'm gonna take it far. That's what I say, like, at the end of the day, at this point in my life, I gotta tell people, like, I don't go out my way to bother people. I don't never go out my way to bother people because I know how it feels to have someone gently just be bullying you, be beating on you, to gently just really abusing you. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Bree. So that's why I say, like, I don't ever go out my way to gently attack somebody unless they did something to me. I don't do that. Before, a couple years ago, I used to do that. I used to try to be the worst type of person, worst type of individual. But now, like 2025, when dealing with so many losses, I've told myself I want to win at one point in my life. I want to win at some part of my life. That's why I be so trying to I be trying to win. And the whole Tone and Ileana. So another thing. This one I think I feel like you guys need to know. So my last recent interview, I don't know what happened to the YouTube page. Tone Ileana / Nia YouTube page. I did an interview. And when I did the interview with Marcus, I'm scrolling down the little comment section. I'm scrolling down what people are saying. And then I see Ileana, Tone, and YouTube page. And they trolling me. And like I say, I'm the worst person to do something wrong to, because I'm not going to stop on getting what I want out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop that. I don't care what no one say. You say something about me, and I know how I can get physically in contact with you, and I can physically reach you and put my arm out and grab you like that. I'm gonna do something. I know I'm gonna do something. For years, I know I'm gonna do something. So I keep going down. I keep scrolling down the interview, and I keep saying these ugly comments. These ugly comments, right? And I'm like, man, maybe, okay, this is a troll page. Maybe this is Ileana and Tone just trolling from a fake page. And I go to the YouTube channel, and it says, oh, hey, it's Ileana and Tone from Atlanta Street Interviews. And I was like, yep, that's y'all. Y'all trolling me now. You're picking a fight with me now. So however you catch me and however you get it, when I give it back to you, you got to accept that. You got to accept that. And as soon as I seen them trolling me on YouTube, I told Marcus, I said, hey, man, I'm not saying I'm the baddest person out here. I'm just saying I go to unprecedented lengths to get my get back with people. No matter how far you might go or you try to play like that's not you. If that's not you that was trolling me on my YouTube page, if that wasn't you trolling me on my Instagram page, how did they get that most recent interview? How did they get that most recent video of y'all inside your apartment telling people this is Tone and Nia? I mean, not Tone and Liana YouTube page. So I said, you know what? I'm already feeling angry. Because it's like, yo, I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't say nothing to you. I don't know if this is you guys playing like this isn't y'all from a fake YouTube, the fake Instagram page. But I know it's somebody that you guys are close to pretending to be you. You know what I'm saying? Pretending to be you. Yeah, I'm definitely on lunch break. What's good, man? What's good, Statesville, North Carolina? What's up, Jay? So that's why it's like, that's another reason why I kind of went back at it. Because it's like, yo, you guys really was trolling me. And it wasn't good in trolling. It wasn't good trolling because I was being irritated. Like, I was real life being irritated. And I sent the pictures to Marcus. And I said, hey, Marcus, is this, I said, Marcus, tell me where Tone stay at. Because I'm about to press him. I said, I haven't met this guy a day in my life. Tell me where he stay at. Tell me where Ileana stay at. I'm going to go do something. Marcus laughed and said, no, that's not them. That's not them. But in the back of my mind, that's y'all doing that. Y'all playing on me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say nothing bad about y'all, but y'all playing on me. They did the trolling. And usually I don't care about people say negative stuff about me online. But when you say stuff about me online, and I know you live in the same place that I'm living at, I'm gonna come find you, because it's just, that's why another week I said I'm gonna come find you, and that's exactly what I did. That's why I know, like that. That's why I said I know that even though Marcus told me that wasn't them, the way the coincidence is, how did I be able to find y'all through the same bus route that I usually take if that wasn't them? You know what I'm saying? How did I find y'all? I was on my way to work. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if it's the devil or God or whatever, but you disrespected me. I don't know if they did it or not, but how the police do, you're guilty by association, because when I went to that YouTube channel, when I went to that Instagram channel, they had a recent picture, a recent video saying, hey, it's Tone and Ileana from Atlanta Street Interviews. And I checked the date. I said, okay, if they really not a fake profile, how did they get this video? How did they get this video? They shooting it from the inside of their house. That video isn't even on Instagram. How did they get this video if that's not Ileana and Tone playing behind it? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say you can game a gamer, but you can't dumb a dummy. You get what I'm saying? You can't dumb a dummy. I'm stupid, but I'm not that damn stupid. I'm retarded, but I'm not that retarded. Because it's like, yo, that's Tone playing. I don't know if that's Tone. I don't know if that's Ileana. But you playing with people that stay in the same place as you. You playing like that. And like I say, I never underestimate nobody. I never underestimate nobody. I never do that. I never do that with people. Because I almost could have got put on my ass plenty of times. Because I never underestimate people. But it just goes for anybody. You do me this, I'm going to give you that. You say this, I'm going to say that. I'm not pulling no punches behind my respect. I'm not pulling no punches behind my respect. You get what I'm saying? And what made me be like this, when I was in Miami, I seen people before, when it came time to disrespect me, I used to try to be the bigger person. I used to try to be the bigger person. And like, you know what? I forgive you. I forgive. I understand. And deep down inside, when I used to go home, and I'm going to be honest, when I used to go home with my wife, I used to, the disrespect that they gave me, it stood with me the whole time. It stood with me the whole time. I used to take the same stress that I got out from other people, and I used to take it out on my wife, sometimes my kids, because I didn't know how to redirect that same disrespect I got from them and give it back to them. You get what I'm saying? I never had the balls to give it back to them. I try to be the bigger person, but when you stab someone for so long and you keep repeatedly stabbing them, you're poking that bear. How many times can you be the bigger person before you bleed out? You get what I'm saying? How many times it takes for you to say, you know what? This person is not going to stop until I get a little ugly. This person is not going to stop until I snap out and go insane. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I say I knew I was going insane, because I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. Being a bigger person. Trying to understand from their point of view. At one point in my life, when people used to mistreat me, play with my money, put their hands on me, I used to pray. And I try to gain some type of insight on their point of view. I try to look at them. I try to look at myself through their eyes. And all I see was BS. You get what I'm saying? All I seen was BS. While I was praying for them, they had their sword and seal ready for me. You get what I'm saying? While I was looking, turning the other cheek, I had my neck being snapped. So that's why I say, at this point in my life, in 2025, where do I get to win at? I'm playing against people who generally, you get what I'm saying? Out of all the history that's being shown, I feel like you can be as nice as you can. You can be as big of a person as you can. When you can be as big a person as you can. After a while, when are you be able to win? Detroit will, Tone is gonna sue you. Hey, sue me. Sue me. How Tone gonna sue me? I don't have nothing. Like they say. Tone started that. Tone started this. If Tone gonna sue me, Tone gotta understand, when he went to go troll me, if Tone gonna sue me, he gotta sue exactly what he did. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care about telling the streets, telling the courthouse, oh, Tone did that, playing from a fake YouTube page and telling somebody that's not really him when that's really him. You know what I'm saying? You did that. Like I said, I'm not saying what I'm doing is right, but damn so feel good about it. It damn so feel good about it. I ain't gonna lie about it. It damn so feel good about it because when they was trolling me on that social, on my YouTube, when I did that recent interview with Marcus, I genuinely feel like, that was them trolling me, saying negative stuff under my video. I ain't gonna lie about it. They was saying negative stuff under my video, and it was some ugly comments. It was some ugly stuff they was saying about me. So I said, you know what? I text Marcus. Whenever I see him, I'm gonna punch him in his mouth. I ain't earn no money from this. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie about it. But I know for a fact, you started with me. You get what I'm saying? You started with me from the YouTube page. You started with me by saying the negative stuff in the beginning. And y'all supposed to tell me I should be sympathetic. I supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I supposed to just allow you to allow you to disrespect me. And some of the comments, I'm not gonna lie, some of the comments was negative. Some of the comments was negative. And boy, if this guy's an archer, he's hitting all the vital points. If this guy's an archer, he is definitely hitting all the vital points. Cause man, when they was trolling me on my YouTube, they took my picture. They took my picture in a definition of a different character. They took my picture from my YouTube page, and then they said Montez is a closet homosexual. And people, and I'm thinking, okay, that's not Tone. Then they uploaded another video. Oh, hey, this is Tone. I don't remember, but I know they said something. I said, you know what, Marcus? I hear you telling me this is not them. But they took my picture and they put a fake narrative. They took my picture, they took my video without my consent. So people are, oh, you recorded them without their consent. And you can ask Marcus as a vital witness. I text him because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna when I see Tone, I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch him till I break my fist. Because I'm like, yo, I didn't start with you. I don't even know you. But when I seen that YouTube, it was some ugly comments that they were saying about me. And man, I was hot. People, oh, be the bigger person. Oh, no. You can stab me so many times before I say I'm not being a bigger person this time. No, I'm not being a bigger person. I'm not gonna say turn the other cheek when there's a knife in my back and I'm bleeding out. How many times in life that we've been trying to, I'm a lesbian. If anybody must know, I'm a lesbian. I'm a whole lesbian out here. Only like women. This started when I did that interview about the grill. When I did that interview, when I said I had the 20,000 grill, that's when I seen the comments. And that's exactly what I did. I took screenshots of the quote unquote not Tone. And they were saying some comments, man. They had the craziest. They had a legitimate people commenting about it. And like I tell people, I don't care what y'all call me, gay, straight, or whatever. It don't bother me. But I know when I physically can get to you, I'm gonna ask you about it. I'm gonna harass you the same way you was harassing me. I didn't start that. But I'm not being a bigger person this year. Because at the end of the day, all my life of being a bigger person, it didn't lead me nowhere but being a damn drunk. You know what I'm saying? It made me drink myself to sleep because I felt like being a bigger person was not good for my heart. Like I said, I forgive everybody. And I'm the biggest person that forgive you. You can stab me in the back and I will forgive you. You can just say, right, you can kill somebody I find to be close, and I'm gonna forgive you. But I want you to teach me how to forgive. Teach me how to forgive. Let me do the same stuff that you did to me. And I want to see if you're going to forgive me. That's what I tell people. When people like, I ignore it. Like I said, I usually ignore it. Like the internet thugs, I ignore it. Not gonna lie, I ignore them. But when I know you in the same place that I'm at, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not gonna ignore you. And that just, maybe I'm not the bigger person. Not anymore. I'm not that bigger person anymore. But if I know I can physically run into you, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna harass you the same way you harass me on the internet. I'm not gonna lie about it. Oh, you're stalking them. I wasn't stalking them. But if you guys get running with that narrative, I'm gonna start stalking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm damn sure gonna start stalking. I don't play with nobody, and I don't want nobody to ever play with me. So you do me this, I'm gonna stalk you. You do me that, I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna go make your life a living hell. Teach me how to forgive. That's what I tell people. When people like, man, I forgive you. They be like, can you please forgive me? For us both to learn how to forgive each other, let's both do it to each other. And we both teach each other how to forgive. When people say can you forgive them, and they ask for forgiveness, most of the time they didn't catch their karma. I feel like if they really caught their karma, they would say it by being genuine. Usually when people do wrong to people, they not really being genuine. They generally do it because it feels good to them to do wrong to people. It feels good to expect that this person has a good heart. I know after I just did wrong to them, I know they're going to forgive me because I know they got a good heart. They use your heart and they mistreat you from it. Not me anymore. And stuff like that. I gotta stretch. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stretch. That's why I say, like, only time I forgive you is when I can do the same thing that you did to me to damage me. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you all the way. For an example, Martin Luther King forgave, and where they got him? Martin Luther King forgave, and where they got him? You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King forgave, and where they got him? Killed. Turned the other cheek. They got him killed. I don't want to die. I'm trying to forgive somebody that's going to continue doing the same thing over and over again to somebody else. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because who to say, after I forgive them, you know what I'm saying, they forgive themselves for doing it to me. And they go do it to somebody else. I don't like that. I would never want nobody to ever feel, I would never want nobody to feel anything that I had to go through. And then you have someone playing on your intelligence saying, oh, can you forgive me, be the bigger person? No, I'm not. I'm not going to be the bigger person. It's just like the whole, I know this might sound far-fetched. I know this, with the whole, the hero theory. The Martin Luther King comparison was this, right? When Martin Luther King got attacked, you remember how he was so eager to forgive, but he was still being damaged? That's the comparison. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the whole Martin Luther King thing. Because even though Martin Luther King was speaking nothing about peace, he was still being violent, assaulted, stuff like that. I feel like you give what you get. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If anyone must know why I say the Martin Luther King comparison. Because while Martin Luther King was promoting peace and understanding and trying to get people to understand from each other, you know what I'm saying? That was I'm not gonna say Martin Luther King was wrong for promoting peace, but we don't really have a lot of people that I don't know. You kind of made me lose my train of thought. But the point what I'm trying to say is this: I'm not promoting peace when I know someone damaged me. I'm not doing that. I don't care how good. I don't think I was talking about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was talking about peace. But yeah, if anyone must know, I'm not promoting no peace when someone says something about me. I'm not promoting no peace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, I'm saying that fully. I'm saying that fully. Some people might not like it. Some people might not like it. Some people might not like what I said. Like, so you're saying Martin Luther King non-violence approach was, yeah, I feel like it was definitely bad. Yep. While you got like the Black Panthers at that time, they was fighting back and standing up for black quality. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, I definitely say that. I definitely say that. Because believe it or not, nobody cares about black people when they scream in peace. Nobody cares about black people when they scream in peace. Nobody cares about how the other person feel when they the ones being mistreated. What's up, Emily? So that's why I say I'm not screaming peace. I'm not screaming peace at all. The Lord said, the revenge is mine, vengeance is mine. I'm not screaming peace at all. I'm not being a bigger person. I'm not saying, I want to understand, because at the end of the day, nobody ever deserves to be mistreated. Nobody deserves to be yelled at. Nobody deserves to have someone intentionally play with them. Nobody deserves to have someone manipulate them for their best benefit. Nobody deserves that. Life is already hard enough. Why would you intentionally want to hear even more of that? So that's what I say. I'm not dealing with that no more. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm not dealing with that no more. I don't think I can ever be that big a person where I'm allow someone to treat me or do me some type of way, and I'm just gonna say I forgive you, and they're gonna continue. And if they stop doing it to me, I know dang well they're gonna do it to somebody else. It's like that hard-headed theory. You get what I'm saying? People are going to continue doing it until, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, a hard head make a soft, tailbone. You get what I'm saying? I feel like when people do you wrong into today's society, they know that you're going to forgive them. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to do it to somebody else. So that's why I say what I say. So that's why it be so hell bent on me, because it's like I'm just a lucky Libra. I'm just a Libra. That, you get what I'm saying? You can't do me no type of way and think I'm gonna forgive you. You can't do me no type of way and say I need to be the bigger person when I'm the one that been affected by it. Yep. No negativity today. No negativity today. Life is already hard as it is. We don't need that negativity, my buddy. No, I don't think Marcus ever did me wrong. I don't think Marcus did me wrong. I think Marcus laughed because he know how some people might take it, and I think Marcus knew how far I would take it, so he knew to tell me, no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Love from Washington, D.C. Make sure you guys hit that comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you guys ever want to donate and help support the channel, my cash app is Dirty Montez 313. And you guys definitely hit that. Notification bell. So 2025, I'm going to be doing a lot of college parties, a lot of pool parties, a lot of celebrity parties. and I really want you guys to be a part of that. So when I be able to blow up a little bit more for my YouTube channel, um, and I can make a genuine great residual income for my YouTube channel, I'm gonna try to go state to state, doing parties, talking to other people that's homeless, hearing their side of the story, and I'm giving complete credit to Marcus, because Marcus have a great platform. Marcus have a superb platform, and I want to go state to state and interact with people that's homeless, interacting with kids. I want to interact with people that can relate to the same thing, can relate to the same stuff I've been through, and I want to feel like I can impact somebody else's life before they. I want to impact somebody before they become someone like me. So that's why I say that's my initial dream. That's my initial goal, to make a great living off of YouTube, even make a great living off of the cash apps, where I can quit UPS and just take this whole journey and take y'all with me while I'm going through this journey, because I want you guys to see where this journey gonna end. I want to see where you guys can see where the journey started off, and I'm gonna be honest, the whole way, ugly truth, nasty truth. I just want you guys to understand that I'm only human, and while I take y'all on this emotional roller coaster ride, I really want to make sure you guys pay attention to me. Also, I want to make sure you guys pay attention to the people I'm impacting. You get what I'm saying? I really want to impact kids, because I never really had a childhood growing up and everything. So that's why I say, like, I really want to just impact other people. That's my big dream, because it's like, I love people, and I love people, kids, and that's why I say I love extremely hard on people. I love extremely hard on people. And yeah, I forgive Tone. I forgive the whole Ileana situation, but I just want to know. The reasoning by it, even if it's thank you. I just want to know what's the reason about how they brain work. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. I just want to know how their brain work. So that's why I be feeling the way I be feeling sometimes, because it's like, I just want to know before I go left on them. I always try to give people a chance to explain yourself. So yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys, and I really want to take y'all on my journey, and I really want y'all to follow me, subscribe to me, support me, even donate to me, whatever you guys can. I'm not asking for money, really. I'm just saying, just help support the channel. And I really want to take y'all on this whole journey. I want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe, and real life, just comment on my videos. Tell me what you guys want to see more from my videos. I want you guys to really just be in touch with me, because I'm not gonna lie, I love the attention that I'm getting from this whole YouTube thing, because you guys' comments mean a lot to me. You guys' comments mean so much to me. Like, you guys, the fact that even from the troller, it feels good. You get what I'm saying? It feels good knowing that I have people that relate to everything I'm doing. It feels amazing to have people say, you know what, Montez is right. I'm not okay. I want to get in contact with him. I want to talk to him about certain aspects. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say it feels amazing. I just want the whole initial thing for my YouTube channel. You might come to my YouTube page not liking me. You might come to my YouTube. You might come to my YouTube page just hating me. But my goal is to this: when you come to my YouTube page, and you see my channel, all I want you to do is feel something. That's all I want you to do. I want you to be able to feel something. When you leave my channel, I want you to feel something. If it's a good emotion, a negative emotion, I just want you to feel something and take what I'm saying. And you be inspired from what I'm saying. I just want to impact other people to do the right thing. And that's what I'm trying to say. I want people to take from what my page has to offer, and I want people to keep going and be impacted from the stuff that my stories. I want them to feel some type of, no matter how hard their life is, I want them to keep going. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, it means a lot to me. Boy, this dust. Yeah, that's why I say, like, I want people to take something positive from my YouTube channel. If it means funny, if it means sad, if it means something motivational you guys can just take from it, I just want you guys to take something from it. And yeah, we still got the shrimp. We still got the shrimp. Yeah. We still got the shrimp. We got a wet, how they say? We still got the shrimp. We still got the shrimp. Shrimp genitalia. We still got a shrimp genitalia. Yeah. We got the shrimp. This summertime we might have a noodle. We might have a pencil. We might have yeah, we have something. Yes, ma'am. Miss Reality. Yes. What's your question? How you doing, brother? What's your question? So yeah, believe it or not, when I'm not gonna lie, I don't never, when people like, so, story time, when I was in Miami, when my divorce was kinda, when I was in Miami, and I divorced from my ex-wife, and my ex-wife seen that I was doing celebrity events. I was doing celebrity events, right? And my ex-wife, she used to say, "You're too," because at that time, I'm gonna put a picture up. I used to be skinny. I never used to be this big. I used to be real skinny because I worked out every day. Even though I was drinking every day in Miami, I worked out every day. And manifestation, I'm gonna tell you after I tell you this story. I worked out every day, so I was skinny. Because I low-key had no choice. So when I was married, and when I filed for my divorce, and we split between each other, my ex-wife used to say, "You got a shrimp." Yeah. From day. I was married. I got married at, I think, like 21. Yeah, I got married at 21. Marriage is a great concept. And I say marriage is a beautiful concept when you have the right person you're married to. That's all I'm going to say. Marriage is very beautiful when you have the right person that you're married to. So, and believe it or not, I was way more skinnier than that. I was way more skinnier than this or whatever. I was in shape. I was drinking nothing but water. So when I started, when my ex-wife used to see, we used to somewhat keep in contact with each other. My ex-wife used to say, "Ain't no woman wants you out here. Ain't no woman wants you out here," right? She used to tell me, "Oh, that's why your dick too small." Excuse my language. She said, "That's why your dick too small. That's why you don't know how to perform in bed." And before it, I was really feeling self-conscious about myself. I was feeling self-conscious about myself. So when I was messing with other women, I could never perform. I used to last for 30 seconds. And that's what I say. Yeah. I used to last for 30 seconds because what my ex-wife used to say to me, it used to hurt my feelings so much. It messed with my head. So when women say that, "Oh, I like this guy," I was like, and they be like, "Oh, I know you got a dragon. Baby, I don't even know how long I'm gonna stay I used to tell women, and women used to be like, man, I wanna fuck that guy. And they used to say, I don't even think I'll be able to last past 30 seconds. After 2 strokes, I'm done. Yeah. After 2 strokes, I'm done. Right? So, and she used to always tell me I had a shrimp dick. So, I was around this one female. She said, look, as long as you love yourself and you have that confidence, women going to be attracted to that. He said, women going to be attracted to that. And I used to drink. So when I used to drink, I said, you know what? A woman say, I know you got a dragon. I said, I got king shrimp. I got king shrimp. She's like, what you mean? I said, you going to see. You going to see. So when we had, did the did, she was like, that shrimp got some power. She said, that shrimp got some power. She said, boy, you had me doing this and doing that. So we used to, every time she used to come to Miami, we used to do it. And I was like, man. And we was never together. She said we used to go round for rounds, and I realized that as a man, we have no control over our genital area. We can't wake up one morning and say, hey, I want to have a 20-inch. I want to have a 19-inch. I feel like as men and as individuals, love yourself. No matter, even if the women don't love you, you got to love yourself first thing first. You know what I'm saying? Without that self-love as an individual of how your body is and embracing yourself for who you are, like I say, what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. I'm not going to pretend and be like, oh, I'm this and that. I am who I am. I think who I think. And so as I speak, it comes into fruition. You get what I'm saying? So at that point in my life, it went along with me. And somehow the women knew. They're like, I want to fuck that guy. They used to say, I want to fuck that guy. And I lie to you not. If you looked on my most recent interview, my most recent video, when I went to Orlando, we have nothing but stories. We have nothing but stories of me, because at that point, I grew into sex addiction because I grew into sex addiction when I was in Miami because women, they wanted the shrimp. They just wanted the shrimp. And it got so bad, I used to have sex in the club. I used to have sex in the club. And that's why I was like, you know what? Now I just ask the right questions. So the next time my ex-wife, we got to talking, and she seen how happy I was in Miami. She's like, oh, you still got that shrimp dick? And I used to tell my ex-wife, and I used to say, how big is your walls? She said, how big is your walls? And she's like, what you trying to say? I wonder if I can build a cabin in your in walls, or can I build like a apartment property? She used to get real mad. She used to get real mad and just hang up on me. Cause I say like, if you like me enough, I can be holding anything you ever want. You know what I'm saying? I can be holding anything you ever want. And I calm down a lot sexually because it's like, man, when I got skinny, when I was way more skinny and my cardio was up, with women, I was out there. I'm not gonna say I'm proud, for what I am, but I was out there. To manifestation reality. To back to your question. For me, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I like a lot of romance on the first date. I like just generally vibing with people. For me, if I like a woman, I like to go to the movies. I like to go out to dinner. And when I was in Miami, I like to go to the beach and just have like genuine, just like deep conversations of what we need, what we want to be, and where we want to be in life. So thank you. So that's why I say like I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love that. I love that that feminine embrace that I get from women when I love that feminine embrace that I get from women. So I definitely appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all for even tuning in. But yeah, I just I love simple dates when I'm just only trying to get to know a woman. I love that. And before I used to have a tough, I mean, like even now, I have a tough, like hard exterior where I don't know how to be fully romantic anymore because I haven't done it in years. But I love love, and I love being able to take women out on dates again, and that's my thing. That's one thing I love to do. I love taking them out on, huh? Just cut it off. Yeah, just cut it off. Yeah, just hit the button. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, um, Jesus Christ. Oh, this thing just flew in my nose. For me, like honestly, on some real stuff, when I had my two daughters and I was starting to love myself, when my daughters left my mom, left their mom, and we had full custody at that point. Uh, I just generally like being around my woman's presence. I feel like a woman can definitely, like when you have a woman in your corner, no matter if you're poor, straight, or anything, no matter what you're going through in your life, a woman can soften a hardened heart, I believe. And that's where I feel like usually, well, I'm not saying I'm needing a woman, but I'm just saying that uh, I definitely like it. I definitely like it. I definitely like it. Um, I miss that, having that feminine embrace. Yeah. And I'm not a player. I've never been that type to have multiple women. I got two daughters. And I used to always think about having multiple women. But when you have two daughters, it's like two wives, man. And it was like having two wives. My oldest daughter wanted nothing but compliments. She wanted me to shower with nothing but compliments. My youngest daughter wanted me just to be up under her. Just to be up under me every 5 seconds. And emotionally, I don't think I'll be able to do two women. I can only do one woman. I'm not a player. I just generally want somebody that's for me and accept me for who I am. And just like I can accept you for who you are. And my thing is, I love hard, extremely hard. That is scary. So that's why I say for me, love is everything for me. When I say I love a person and I say I love a friend, or I say I love an individual, I fully love them to the point where people say, man, that's crazy. Like, because I feel like love is something you can't just wake up and say, oh, I love this person because they do this, they do X, Y, and X, Y, Z. That's not love for me. Love is how much you can take from a person and still decide to love them after everything that's telling you not to love and you still decide to love. That's what I want. Most definitely, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit the comment, share, subscribe button. If you guys want to get in contact with me, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at It's Trench Baby Montez. But back to that topic, and that's what I tell people. If I say I love you, there's nothing nobody can say about you to me that make me not want to love you no more. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you get what I'm saying? The love that I'm trying to give to people, uh, the love I give out to people, I know at the end of the day, that's how I know I'm a good person because I love people even when they in their most ugliest seasons. You get what I'm saying? I love people not because I want something from them. It's just because I naturally didn't get the love that I wanted when I was a child and I needed it the most. And maybe I did get it. Maybe I did get it, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the love that I want to give somebody. And my love is I want to love somebody until they get their wholeness. Most definitely nice to meet everybody. Most definitely nice to meet everybody that is tuning in on my life. Most definitely nice to meet everyone that's deciding to listen to my life. And that's just my thing. I just want to love, find somebody that's genuinely for me, that will love on me unconditionally. So that's the love I'm trying to give out. And I just genuinely like, it's not even about the sex thing for me, about finding a woman. It's just that I just want to find somebody that's for me. Um, and some people like, well, who is that person? If you treat me, make me happy, that's all that really matters to me. I'm a small. It don't even take much to make me happy. Um, I feel like as a man, we live in a world where it's just so hard to find someone. Not even as a man perspective. We live in a world where it's so hard to just generally meet people and generally have people have you in their corner. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a world where there's no love being shown. So that's why I say, like, when I find the love of my life, uh, I'm looking just for someone. For me, I'm just looking for someone to, just looking for someone that can be kind, feminine, and a shoulder to lean on. And I'm looking for a partner. So, and like I said, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying uh, I don't make mistakes. I just want to be the bigger person, and well, I don't have to do infidelity. I don't have to cheat. I don't have to manipulate. I don't have to do none of that. I just generally want someone I can just call for myself. You get what I'm saying? I just want what I want. Uh, and that's why I say, like, speaking on my marriage at that time, I felt like instead of me uh, trying to get back at my ex-wife for messing with her child's father, I should have communicated more and tell her, like, hey, I'm not feeling okay about this situation. I'm not feeling okay about that. I'm not feeling this way. And that's what I say. I'm not going to say she's all wrong because I know I did some bad stuff in my marriage. I ain't going to lie to you. I know I did some stuff. I know I did some stuff in my marriage that I'm not proud of looking back on it. And no, we don't talk at all. We hate each other. Yeah. We hate each other. We hate each other, literally. Me and my ex-wife, we hate each other. Thank y'all for the compliments. Me and my ex-wife, we hate each other. I don't think I ever be cool with my ex-wife. She has, I don't see my girls anymore. Uh, my ex-wife abandoned my kids, my daughters. And I never really felt too good about my life. But, and I'm gonna post some videos of my daughters, me and my daughters' interaction with each other. Um, when I used to cry in my sleep when I used to go to my mom's house. My oldest daughter, they used to kiss on me, wipe my tears, and me and my oldest daughter is like me and my daughter's period. You remember like when you see the movie like that cartoon Tom and Jerry? It's like me and my daughters we have a Tom and Jerry relationship because they both got their own personalities. Uh, the who has my kids next time we going live, I'm explaining the situation on that. But right now I'm not gonna tell y'all until I need you guys to until you guys really just tune in. Like gradually, I don't feel too comfortable saying it, but the more you guys click and comment on my videos, the more you guys tune in on my videos, I'm gonna tell y'all more about my life and this whole YouTube process. I don't want to spoil up and give y'all too much, but I really want to give y'all just where I come from as an individual, where I come from my thinking process, where my energies, where somebody might misinterpret it, but it might not be the way they misinterpret it. That's why I just generally want to. I generally just want y'all to understand where I come from and understand the way I think sometimes. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get me a nasal spray. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm not getting a nasal spray. I don't like medication. I don't like medication. Because I just believe in a big firm believer that medication slowly kills you and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to go make me some hot ginger tea. So going back to it, what made me straighten up about my life was seeing how my daughters interact with me and how they see me. But I would never be cool with a woman. I'm going to say this. I would never be cool with my ex-wife. My ex-wife, she claimed my 2 daughters on her taxes. Yeah. She claimed my 2 daughters on her taxes. This was when the SBA they first came out, and I got $15,000. So I bought me a car for like I think $11,000 or whatever. And I had a lot of money left over because this was when I was leaving Miami, and I had a lot of money in my pocket. I think I had like $2,000 or $20,000, something like that. So after I bought my car, I drove to North Carolina. And my mom told me she had my daughters. I spent like $3,000 on my daughters on their clothing. I bought them clothes. So I bought them clothes from a duration of the time that they are 1 up to the time that they are 16. I spent a lot of money, overdrafted my bank account on clothes, toys, everything they ever wanted. Because as a father, I never was able to get stuff that I wanted. Be it my mom was either too poor or we were so close to being homeless. So I bought my daughters everything, just because like when I say like I'm be genuinely in love with my daughters, because they the ones that keep me going when I was around them and stuff like that. Just to bother them on a daily basis it meant a lot to me. To wrestle with them, to fight with them, to do everything with them, to be reminded. And my oldest daughter used to always wake up, Dad, do I look pretty? Dad, do I look pretty? So it means a lot. My daughters meant a lot. So tax time comes. The person that had my daughters, with my mom, she was trying to file them on her taxes. And then my mom tried to file my daughters on her taxes. And they said, oh, Miss Little, my last name is Little. It was like, Miss Little, you can't claim the girls on your taxes. So mind you, my family, they've been having my daughters for a while. They mom, she's on and off. They mom is on and off. So next thing you know, I get this post notification that she took her boyfriend to Miami with the income that she was making in North Carolina. She didn't have enough money to go to Miami to take these large extravagant trips. And we put two and two together. She claimed my daughter's on her taxes to feed her boyfriend at the time, who was on cocaine. That used to cheat on her a lot. And my mom, she knew I was gonna snap. She knew I was gonna snap. She knew I was gonna snap and break down and have a whole fit when I heard that she did it. So when she did it, and I snapped out on her real bad. Like I said, you cokehead loving ass itch. I told my ex-wife, I said, they should call you they should call you the parole officer. She's like, why you say that? I said, because all you take is cokeheads, drug addicts, abusers, and DV people, felons, and your love life, and you try to make them whole. I said, you gonna, yes, I gotta tell people, when you can't do right by your kids, your life is gonna fail. Ugh. Your life is gonna fail. You get what I'm saying? Your life is gonna fail. And everything that my ex-wife used to say about me, when she used to be negative about it, she experienced all of that. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I know I'm bad, but I'm not that bad, because all of my moves are genuine with people. She claimed my daughter. She took a cokehead boyfriend to Miami. She took him, I think, to Cali, and she took him to other places. The whole time, my ex-wife was telling other women that, yeah, I'm still with my man after he had a baby on me. I'm a real woman. She had this like promote. Excuse me. They shucks. So I got 3 kids, but I claim 2. And I'm gonna tell y'all more and more, the longer you guys stay tuned in on my channel, a few more times, a few from my videos, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna tell y'all the situation about that. But I wanna keep you guys interested on my channel. I want you guys to stay, please commit to my channel. I'm not trying to force y'all to do anything, but I want you guys to stay tuned with my channel. And I really want you guys to check out the whole process of how this channel started off, how this channel is going, and how this channel is going to end up. You get what I'm saying? Fingers crossed. I'm not going to tell y'all what, another big dream of mine is, but I hope my channel goes exactly where I want it to go. And, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. So long story short, my ex-wife boyfriend cheated on her, had a baby on her, and she was telling the world that real women need to support men that cheats on them. Yeah, you're right, Miss Manifestation. You're right. And my ex-wife used to tell the world that you are a real woman if you stay with a guy after he have a baby with you and y'all decide to raise the baby. And I knew right then and there my ex-wife was on coke and she wasn't speaking from a great place that I should have my daughters around. I just knew she wasn't speaking from a reasonable and intelligent place. The resolution from that was that she got every karma from that situation and from the other previous situations. And that's why I say, when you do bad against people that God ordained to be in your life, it's definitely gonna show from it. And from what she went through, it definitely showed from it. And I knew that I wasn't crazy because I tried, but I didn't try hard. I'm not saying she's fully imperfect, but I know I face my karma from it, and I accept the accountability. I feel like if a person can't accept accountability for their actions, what led them to do them and what allowed them to do it, you can never truly grow as an individual. And especially for her and her situation, she just never accepted accountability for anything that she ever did. So that's why I say, like, no matter how she might put it to the world, no matter how she put it to the world, until you're able to accept accountability for the action that you did, from the stuff that you chose to do, from the voices of the outside people you decide to bring inside, you would never prosper from it. And we about to get off in a little bit. We've been up here for an hour and 46 minutes. An hour and 46 minutes. I'm about to get the heck from outside because there's too much dust. And if you guys want to support the channel and help donate to the channel, my Cash App is Dirty Montez, money symbol, Dirty Montez 313, and that's my Cash App. If you guys ever want to reach out to me, speak to me, video chat me, call me. I'm not putting my number up here because I just don't know who's calling. But follow me on Instagram at It's Baby Montez. Follow my Instagram. If you guys ever just like generally just want to talk about anything, I'm here to talk about anything. And I want you guys to see where my journey you guys see where my journey started at. And I appreciate all the mods. I appreciate everybody in the group chat. In the chat. Everybody that's speaking positive in their life. I wish the best for everybody, man. I wish the best for everybody. And I want y'all to keep trying to inspire others. And if you guys see Ileana by herself, I generally just want y'all to talk to her and let her know that you can be an ear to listen to her problems, an ear to figure out what's going on in her mind, ear to figure out how she's feeling. Because I feel like even though Ileana is the person that she is, she's somewhat living in her truth. Tone isn't living in his truth. So I feel like if you guys ever reach Ileana and you guys are in Atlanta area and you see Ileana, I want you guys to gently talk to her. And don't baby her as an individual. I want you guys to gently just talk to her. And I generally just want you guys to talk to her and show Ileana that even though you're going through what you're going through with Tone, positive or wrong, I generally want the best for you. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Even though Ileana is who she is, still wrap your arms around her. Pray for her that she has her mental together. Pray that she finds some type of happiness that she can find. Pray that she finds the solitude that she needs to be a better individual. So that's why I say, like, if you guys care about me and care about the channel, I want you guys to gently just wrap your arms around Ileana. If you physically can see her, if you physically can get in contact with her, I want you guys to just talk to her, communicate with her, and just really just give her an ear to listen to her problems and try to figure out how her brain works. So yeah, that's what I say. I really want you guys to reach out and try to find her. But we're not showing love to Tone on my channel. We're not. We're not showing no love to no Tone in my channel because he can't even be himself. You get what I'm saying? Tone can't even be who he really wants to be, which is Nia. And that's what I try to say, like, that's what I try to say. We're not showing no love to Tone at all. We're not showing no love to Tone at all, man. Because you don't attack women because you want to be a woman deep down inside. You got to respect the women that's in your corner, Tone. And, yeah, basically, I want you guys to pray for Ileana. If you guys see her, let her know that she has a support system. Let her know that you guys get on her about being a better individual. Teach her how to be the woman that she needs to be in her life. Um, just basically just teach her to be better. So it shouldn't be no hate towards Liliana, but for the whole and tone situation, I don't support that. And I do believe, and I solely believe that Tone physically abused Ileana. I'm not going to stop believing that. I believe that when Ileana stabbed Tone, it was in self-defense. I do believe that. I believe Tone is a narcissist. I believe Tone is the type of person that would make a person individually snap, and then when a person snapped, Tone be like, oh, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why she did that. You know why she did it. I'm not saying what she did was right, but she's a 19-year-old following her man. She generally is in love with her man, but Tone knows that, so he's going to manipulate the situation where he can benefit from the situation. But like I said, if you guys want to help donate and help support the channel, my Cash App is Dirty Montez 313. If you guys want to reach me on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at It's Trench Baby Montez. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. Don't forget to hit that comment section. Don't forget to hit the share, the like. And this weekend, I'm not gonna do motivation this weekend. I'm doing nothing but college parties this weekend. Me and my business partners, we got a house party this weekend, and we're doing it for the college kids and somewhat people my age. So this weekend, I'm gonna be promoting, and I'm gonna be updating, and not updating, but my content this week. Every weekend, I'm doing nothing but parties, and until the summertime. So I'm gonna be doing everything this weekend, everything this year. I want you guys, if you guys don't take anything from my channel, I just want y'all to feel something from my channel, and I really appreciate y'all from even tuning in on my channel for this long. But we out of here. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to donate again, my Cash App is Dirty Montez 313. Donate anything you guys can, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna do some more editing of these videos. And don't forget to show all my videos some love. Yeah, run up you guys run up my videos, and just generally run up my videos. Show love on my videos. Show love on my Instagram posts, because this summertime we got some good content. We got some good content on the way, and I need you guys to just generally show my social media, my stuff some love. But yeah, we out of here. That part. 2